Hello, this is Jeff Robertson, Sales Manager with Penton Audio USA, and this is part 4 and final part of our tutorial video series on the URC IP-based remote control system. The first 3 parts are how to actually get started and connect and configure. The first part of the series was how to actually connect and configure and do the hardware settings for your URC200. The second part was how to go in and do a normal IP string programming, so you can actually program it how to do controls. And the third part is actually how to do macros, where one push of a button will actually do a series of commands, one right after the other, which is usually used when you have logic buttons to turn them on and then off, so they can be used again for message triggers, a lot of time for room combining and routing presets on cross-point mixers in your DSP designs or whatever. They're used a lot for that as well. The other common thing that we do with the URC200, which is pretty cool, is actually change the default logo on the front screen to customize that, so now you can have something like your customer's corporate logo or other pictures that they may like on there. It's not really difficult to do. There's just a couple of things you have to make sure you keep track of. So let's go through this together. It's not too difficult, actually. So let me connect and switch my NIC card, and we'll do a quick search. There's my unit. We will connect, and away we go. And in here, when I'm highlighting this is the logo store, so I can actually store logos into the machine, and you can actually, if we click on this, and we can actually go and search up here and find logos that we want and actually put them in there. But the first thing I want to show you is, let's go back down to here, and for the logo operations or logo operate, we click on that and it's your logo viewer, and let's hit refresh down here, and here are all of the bitmap or images that are already in the system. And there is one that I've already deleted out of here, and it is called logo. It's just logo.bmp for a bitmap. But I wanted to show you on this, for the main images, what you need is, and you can see main here, you want the bitmap, and you want it a 24 count pixel, bit count is 24, and the size of this thing, or the shape, is you want it 220 pixels wide by 176 pixels high. It's slightly rectangular. This is very important. If it's bigger than this, it's going to be cut off, and if it's smaller, you're going to have borders around it. It's not going to look too good. So make sure you size whatever logo you want for 220, 176, and you will be fine. So what we want to do is, I want to go find a logo, and I will go to Logo Store, and I'll click on Logo, and it's going to take me to my bitmap. Now this is actually one that I've put in there before, but I want to go find one, and I will go to wherever my pictures are. Here we go, and I've already created one down here in my working folder, and it's for NOAA. Actually, everybody knows NOAA. It's the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association. So we'll go ahead and click Add, and now that's added to the system. So once we do that, there we go. As you can see, that's my logo right there. It looks a little fuzzy here, but it actually shows up really, really nicely when it's in the screen. And you see, I've already set this for 220 by 176. So once we've done that, I've got the bitmap in here, and it's all ready to go. And I could actually select this, and I could store it into the machine. So now it's actually stored in the machine. So if I went back to this unit and we looked at logo operate, and we'll hit refresh, we will see, look, there it is. There's NOAA-3 bitmap, and it's stored in the machine. But the problem is, this will never show up anywhere. And the reason it won't show up anywhere is because the internal programming says it's looking for logo.bmp, and that's what it's going to be. So this NOAA 3 is in there, but it would have nothing to do with anything. It wouldn't know what to do. So what we need to do is I'm going to clear this or delete this. Now it's gone out of there. And when I go back up here, I'm going to just go to my regular file, and we will go to my pictures, and we'll go down here to working folder, and we'll find this NOAA 3 one. There's the NOAA 3 bitmap right there. I'm just going to right click on it, and the first thing I'm going to do is do a copy of it, and we'll paste it in here. That's fine. And this copy, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to rename it, and we're going to rename this logo.bitmap, and we say yes. So now it should be logo.bmp. Notice I already had one. That was the other one there. So I'll just go and delete this. So the logo BMT that we have is right there. So now if I go to right here and we'll go to our logo store, we find our logo, and I'll go right back to my pictures. My pictures and working folders where I put that. And now we see logo.bitmap, and we click add. Oh, sorry, I got to highlight it. Click add, hit OK. There it is, and you can see, look, it looks like clear and everything like that. So at that point, we are fine. So we're going to select that URC. All your other URCs will be collected, and we'll click on store. And we have it all in there. We got 100% success. I can close this. I could go back down here. Let's go to our logo operations, let our viewer look at, and there's our logo bitmap already stored in there. Everything looks good. That is fine. So with that, we should be able to look at our system, because this is already in there. You don't have to download your design or anything, but anytime you change that, always make sure you physically reset it, power it down. And that was me unplugging it. And so we'll power it back up. And I can see our logo, our new NOAA logo is right there on the front screen, as you can see by this picture. And you're all ready to go. So it's a good way to impress your customers and customize these settings the way you want. And I hope you have fun. Just what I would recommend to do is always make sure that you copy the original logo that's in there. And we actually have the bitmaps for that. Matter of fact, you can see it. I've got it right up here. That way you always have the default one. And all you have to do is go under your logo operate, refresh, find the logo bitmap, and clear that. And then go in under your store right here, and when you do it, just make sure you put in a file that's saved as logo.bitmap or BMP. That way when you launch your URC, your new logo will automatically pop up in the window. If you have any questions, give us a holler. You can also reach us at www.pentonaudio-usa.com. Thank you, and have a terrific day.